Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Good Talk, Bad Talk podcast.
Welcome.
I'm Alex DeFilippo. This is Fazli. As you all know, or maybe you don't, maybe you're new to this podcast this episode, who knows? We each bring one good topic to talk about with each other and one bad topic. We debate a lot. We say stupid shit a lot. And we
Mostly him.
Wrong. Wrong. But it's a really fun time. If you want to listen to the podcast maybe on your drive to work or, I don't know,
Bad idea.
your walk to school or, whatever. There's a link to our Soundcloud in the description. And you can listen to the audio podcast. And if you're listening on SoundCloud, you can go to YouTube and look up SingularAlex. And you can find the video version of the podcast there if you want to see my beautiful face.
Okay, that's a little rude.
So
let's just get right into it.
So let's just jump right into it. I don't have an exercise for us. Yeah, I don't have an exercise for us like episode 1. Yeah, I'm not.
That's probably the worst part of episode 1.
No, that was so funny, and I think that I come up with the best bits on the show, like Al Gore, Mortis.
How about try again? Yeah, try again.
All right.
So you start because I started last episode.
Okay, what's my good topic? I know what my good topic is. It's a very casual good topic. I figure not everything has to be a huge debate between us.
Okay.
Yeah. My good topic is following a routine.
That's stupid.
No.
Choose a new one.
I know. Following a routine is a good one, and I wanted to talk about it.
Routines are good, yeah.
Routines are great, and I follow a routine every single... I might be too regimented by routines, some say, but I do love my daily routines. At school,
Tell me your routine.
Get up 2 hours before my first class. Doesn't matter what day it is. It's always 2 hours before my first class. Sometimes my first class doesn't start till 12, so I get to wake up at 10.
That's good.
Take a shower.
Brush your teeth.
Brush my teeth.
Drop the morning care package.
No. I take a shower, I brush my teeth.
Well, you gotta, right?
I go back and I get ready for the day. And then I go and I have breakfast at the main dining hall.
Well, do you have something you usually like, or do you
have the
switch it up
same thing
time?
every day.
What is it? Waffles?
I have a
pancakes?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can't have Belgian waffles, but I don't eat them. I have a banana. I have a bowl of mini wheats, frosted mini wheats, and toast.
What kind of milk?
No milk.
No milk?
Oh, in the cereal, yeah. I have whole milk in the cereal.
Whole milk? Gross.
Whole milk is amazing. If you don't drink whole milk,
no,
you're insane.
I think whole milk and 1% taste exactly the same.
That is so
I've tried them both. They taste exactly the same to me. If someone put 2 glasses in front of me, one of them's 1%, one of them's whole, couldn't tell the difference.
I could 100% tell the difference.
How? What's the difference?
Whole milk is stronger and tastes better.
I don't think it tastes better.
It does. Definitely does.
1% is healthier, and it's still milk.
Do I care?
You should.
I eat wheat bread. That's enough for me. I don't eat white.
Wheat bread? Not even whole wheat?
Whole wheat, yeah.
Okay.
Whole wheat bread.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't make it. So.
Yeah, but this is a routine I follow, and every time I break the routine, the rest of my day is completely ruined. Because this routine... This
dramatic. Okay?
This routine I love, and it works, and when I don't get to do it, I get very upset. There's also a routine I do at night, of course. I turn on the Valley Folk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seem obsessed with them.
Yeah, you are.
I'd say at this point I am.
He is. Absolutely.
I'd say at this point I'm maybe a little too invested.
I woke up this afternoon and I saw them on the TV.
They're very funny.
Not really.
It was a good episode.
Not really.
They were booty calling their significant others.
Yeah, not funny.
It's very funny.
Not funny.
Yes. Okay.
Oh!
Shut up. Oh, this is not supposed to be a debate. Anyway.
Everything can be a debate.
Anyway, shut up. Anyway, I put I put the Valley Folk on and I brush my teeth. And I let my hair down, and I wash my face, and then I
That's
go to
stupid.
Sleep.
That's stupid. And you gotta put me on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, I do put Fazli on Do Not Disturb every night, because he does send me texts at 3 a.m.
Yeah. When I can't sleep, I send Alex Reddit posts.
Yep.
Or sometimes I'll just ramble about stupid bullshit.
It's too much.
So.
Also...
It's a nice surprise for him in the morning.
My fun alarm clock routine...
Oh,
These people are going to think I'm insane.
Yeah, you're on some OCD shit.
No, this is insane. Okay, and I understand that this is insane, but I still do it! So when I'm setting my alarm clock, I'm always very afraid that it won't ring in the morning. So I'd say about 6 or 7 alarms. Actually, though, like 6 or 7 alarms, usually 5 minutes apart.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm really worried, sometimes I'll set them 1 minute apart. So I set 5 of them apart, and then I switch the ringer off and look that it's silent, and then make sure that they're all on AM, not PM. You don't want to make that mistake.
Yeah.
Then I switch the ringer back on. I make sure the ringer is full volume, and I make sure they're all on AM again. And then I check to make sure they're the right times. And then I turn Do Not Disturb off, Bluetooth off, and Wi-Fi on.
Wow.
And then I do that again. And
How many
then
times? Just once?
Just twice.
Twice? Okay.
And then I lock it, make sure I hear that clickety-click, and then I put it down and go to bed. And sometimes I have to do it a third time. Depends how I feel.
That sounds like the thoughts of a lunatic.
It does. It's really loony, and I hate it.
Loony.
You know, my roommate thought I was taking pictures of him when I would hear the lock.
Fitzgerald?
Thelonious Fitzgerald thought I was taking pictures of him when I would lock it. He's like, "Are you taking pictures of me?" I was like, "Why would I do that as I'm going to sleep?" Hello?
Well, because he wasn't going to sleep because he stays up really late, right? Yeah.
He stays up till 4 a.m., but he wakes up before I do. Because he has classes before I do.
So he gets 2 hours of sleep.
He gets about 2 hours of sleep. One time he got 0.
Okay. What's wrong with this man?
This man, or what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with him? Like, why is he doing that?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't think he cares very much about how much sleep he gets. He takes naps. That's another thing. Part of my routine, no naps. I hate naps.
Naps are very dangerous.
Ugh, I hate them.
Whenever I take a nap, well, I think it's because
the recommended thing to take a nap is 30 minutes, no more. Because if you go longer than 30 minutes, you start your sleep cycle, and when you wake up, you're gonna feel more tired than when you went to sleep.
Yeah, I nap for like 3 hours,
yeah,
and I feel horrible.
Awful. You feel awful. Even when I nap for like 10 minutes, I'm like, ugh, gross. Like I wake up.
No, those power naps are good. Ugh. I agree, those are good.
No,
or they feel good at least.
They feel awful. I wake up, I feel disgusting. I feel like I need to take a shower. Because every time I wake up, I do take a shower. So when I wake up from these naps, I'm like, I gotta
That's
shower.
Fair. I do feel gross as hell. Like I feel nauseous. Like I can't eat.
I don't feel nauseous because I'm not a big titty baby. But
that's the rudest thing you ever said
I'm
to
kidding.
me.
I'm kidding.
Big titty baby.
Big titty baby.
What kind of image is that? That's disgusting. I'm gonna turn you in. Anyway,
turn me in.
Yeah, for coming up with
loyal.
that disgusting ass image.
Somebody's not loyal.
Okay. Anyways, sounds like Thelonious Fitzgerald doesn't follow a routine. Which is probably
he
why
does not follow.
His life is in shambles.
That is not true. His life is not in shambles.
How you know?
Well, I don't know for sure, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
But anyway, I don't want to expose Thelonious for... I don't want to say that...
Fuck you, Thelonious!
Whoa!
No, I'm kidding.
No,
yeah.
But, following a routine, I think, is something that I, need to do.
Yeah.
Which is not the greatest. But I think following a routine... This is my good topic. So, I think following a routine helps me stay on track a lot of times.
Well, yeah, that's what a routine is. You just said the
anyway,
most
it helps
obvious
me stay
thing
on track.
in the universe.
Homework, when I get home from class, I allow myself one YouTube video, then I put music on and do all of my homework, knock it all out of the park, and then I'm allowed to do fun stuff that I want to do.
Where does exercise fit into your routine?
I run 3 times a week.
Ooh, okay. But where? In that...
Running is
do you have specific days, or how do you decide when to...
I just... When I'm
is it just a spontaneous thing?
It is a spontaneous thing.
That's
it's
good.
probably the only spontaneous thing I do.
Yeah.
Well, the way I set my days up is I'm this is homework time, and then this is free time.
Okay.
And then I have a list of activities that, I have a Post-it note. I love Post-it notes.
Oh, yeah.
With a list of things that I could be doing in my free time to keep myself productive, because I hate feeling like I haven't done anything in the day.
Yeah.
So it's you can write, make music, work on your game, go for a run,
do
all those things.
So you're a lunatic.
There's nothing wrong.
No, routines are good.
There's nothing wrong about having regimented pieces of your life, rigid rules that you make yourself follow.
No, but routines are good if you can, find the balance between chaos and order.
Yeah, if you can find a balance between being insane about routines.
There's too much order in your life, You gotta throw some chaos in there.
I hate chaos.
Well, it doesn't matter if you like it or not. You just need chaos in there because you need to have the adaptability.
When I make plans and people are like, yeah, I'll be there at 9, and I set up for 9, and they're like, all right, I'm gonna come at 10 instead.
Okay, well, yeah, that's dumb because you made those plans.
Wow.
At the same point, there's points where you don't need to make as much plans. It's good that you have free time and make the spontaneous choice to to just start working out.
Because
or
that is regimented free time.
That's good. But yeah, you've decided, okay, this is my free time and that's it. You just need to add a little more chaos in there. No, the more adaptability of
I'm not good at improv. I've never been good at improv.
Okay, that's false. What?
I don't want to live my life.
Drama club president.
I don't want to. That was true. I was drama club president for 2 years.
What a fucking theater nerd.
Theater asshole.
Yeah.
But I think following a routine is something that I actually have to do. I think if I lived my life by chaos, I think I would have a panic attack
I'm not saying you have
day.
to be only chaos or only order. As with most things, probably everything, you need to have a mix of both. There needs to be some chaos in there, some order in there.
Whenever,
Are you disgracing the teachings of Dr. Jordan B. Peterson? That's where I'm getting this from.
Who's Jordan Peterson?
You know who Jordan Peterson is?
No, he's probably a nobody.
Okay. Well, you just angered the 2 conservative people that are watching.
Well,
well, he's like a conservative thinker. I don't know.
And you listen to him?
I don't think he identifies as conservative per se.
Does he identify with your alt-right values?
Okay, alt-right. What the hell? I think I'm the furthest from alt-right you can be. That's not true.
That's not true.
But
but anyway, yeah, I think even if I had a little bit of chaos in my life, I think I would go insane. I think I would really fly off the wall.
I mean, there's stuff you can't control, so I think you need to get used to that. You know? Do you love how I'm pointing out all your flaws in this podcast?
I understand when there are things that I can't control.
Yeah.
I still get very angry about them.
Yeah, me too. As does everyone, but as long as you can deal with it, that's fine. You need to have that adaptability.
Yeah.
You know?
What am I doing with my... Have you seen me? I've just been in the corner. I don't know what I'm doing over here.
Probably because you're insane.
Yeah, it's probably because this podcast doesn't follow a routine. No, we do. Good, bad.
Yeah.
Good. I had a stroke.
Yeah.
Again. The first episode I had 3 strokes. I don't know what was happening.
You were nervous, bro.
I was nervous.
The theater kid got nervous, and the person who's been on stage twice in their life.
Killed
it, by the way.
I was a natural. Okay?
Yeah, but
because I addressed the strokes. I didn't leave them up in the air.
Weren't. You know what's better? Someone who never has those strokes.
You had those strokes.
What?
You've definitely had those strokes.
On stage? No.
Of brilliance.
Oh, thanks. That's really nice. But no, routines are good. I remember I don't really follow a routine much anymore. Mostly now it's just, when will I go to sleep? I don't know. When will I wake up? I don't know. But it used to be, especially when I was working out a lot, I just went out to take a run in the park, which is still working out.
That's working out.
But what I would do there is, first of all, I'd be counting calories because I was trying to lose weight, which I gained most of back, I think.
Nice.
But I'm going to get back into it, so hopefully that weight gets lost again. But anyways, the routine was good because I'd wake up in the morning, have a bowl of cereal or maybe waffles. I don't know. Put that in my phone. So I think the routine of eating food and being mindful about it instead of just being I'll just open this bag of chips, eating whatever I want. That's good. Having that kind of order in your life is good. Okay, so I'm really glad you're not paying attention to me. You're just singing to yourself.
I was listening.
Okay, I'm not even gonna finish this.
No, I want to hear
you
it.
are a disrespectful asshole.
I was listening. When you hum a song to yourself?
That means you're not paying attention.
My song pertained to what you were talking about.
Doubt it.
Do you know what song it was?
No. Because, I was paying attention to myself.
Do you like waffles? Yes, we like waffles.
Okay. Is this 2003?
2003? That's way too early.
Okay, 2005. 6.
11.
Anyways, no.
9.
Not 2011.
9.
No. 2007.
Keep going.
2007. Anyways. And usually it was between 2 and I want to say no, maybe I'd go for a run at 4. It was a spontaneous.
Doesn't matter, nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly. It was always a spontaneous thought in my head though. I'd be that's how light it is outside. Okay, I guess I should go run now. And then I just go run.
No.
What do you
Not how it works.
Yeah, it is.
You need your life to be regimented, rigid.
You
rules
need the chaos in your life.
Yourself. You can't let yourself be on the fly. You need to make strict rules for yourself. You need to punish yourself when you're not following those rules.
To an extent, yes. If I didn't go for a run.
Yeah, no dinner.
Actually, that's kind of true. Whenever when I used to run,
No dessert.
I thought of it as a reward because I could put it into my calorie counting app.
Yeah.
And it would subtract some calories, so that means I could eat more. And that was the main motivating factor.
That's not
for
bad.
why I ran.
That makes
sense. It
sense.
wasn't bad, yeah. So then, if I didn't run, I wouldn't get to eat as much as I would like to.
Well, I do things like you're not going out to dinner until you finish this assignment. Which I don't think is bad. I'm not saying you're not going to get dinner.
Unhealthy.
No, it's not unhealthy. I'm
but say you
pushing dinner back like 30 minutes so that I can finish an
30
assignment.
minutes.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes
I thought you meant
to
like
an hour.
Like a couple hours.
No, it's not like 4 hours or something. I decide that I'm going to get dinner on the cusp of when I'm done with an assignment.
Okay.
It's not like a thing yet. Mm-hmm. This is not interesting. We need to move on to the next topic.
I think this is interesting. Anyways, let's go.
What's your good? Yeah.
Gurren Lagann, which
God.
is the thing is with the shows, the animes I like, my two favorite shows, they're I think about equally. I like them as much. Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Shit.
Nice job.
Okay,
wow.
Sorry.
Nice job.
Okay, we can cut that out.
No,
anyways.
I'm not cutting it out.
Okay.
This is a
we'll fix
real
it in post.
podcast.
We'll fix it in post.
Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
So, Gurren Lagann is
a bad show.
Came out in 2007 and one of the best shows, if not the best show of that decade.
I definitely don't agree with that.
Okay, no, anime I'm talking about. I'm talking about in the anime world.
Yeah, I mean, low competition.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge anime fan. That's just the thing. I don't love it. I don't love it.
Okay, but I make you watch it and you like it anyways.
Yeah, I like parts of it. There are definitely still parts that I can't stand.
Okay, well, we're talking about Gurren Lagann specifically.
Okay,
we'll get to that in
the
another
entire
episode.
character of that one lady who never wears shirts.
Yoko?
Gross. It makes me feel like they're like, hey, losing attention? Look at these boobs.
No, it's not necessarily...
you want that? You look at these boobs.
That was just what you did in anime. That's just what you do.
Ugh,
it's just the fan No, it's because
I hate fan
the Japanese are so sexually suppressed because of the freaking all the censoring and porn and shit like that. So that's how they get off.
Yeah, and it's awful.
No,
I hate looking at it.
I'm not saying I don't know if I'd necessarily agree with it being there, but I don't hate it.
It serves nothing to the plot. Nothing. Don't even. It serves
hold on, I'm
nothing.
thinking about it.
It serves nothing to the plot. Even in Kill la Kill, you're like, yeah, it has...
Shut the
They're
fuck
just
up.
like, hey, look at these...
Oh my god, I've never been angrier!
Well, we're not talking about... We can't talk about Kill la Kill.
That's for another episode.
No, it's not.
And I'm gonna be screaming like that the entire time.
Yeah, because he's wrong.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I don't think it necessarily adds anything to the plot. It doesn't take away either.
It totally, for me,
it does not.
I know it's
away.
not for every person. For me, it definitely takes away from.
How
the
does
plot.
it take away?
Because it makes me feel like it's cheap. It's not art. It's just
art.
Shoving sexuality into people's face. I mean, the show itself can be. That part of it is
it's
not
still
art.
Yeah, it's a drawing. It's still art.
I'm talking about as a work of art.
It is.
It is.
It is.
It is not art.
Objectively,
it is porn. It is porn.
Yeah, porn's art.
Hell no, it isn't.
Porn is art.
I do not agree with
Objectively, she's drawn well.
It takes away from the show, though, for me. Because when I see that, I'm like, it's cheap. It's not cheap, it's a cheap hack. Like, when they shove it in your face, I'm like, all right, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for 2 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter for how long
it's just 2 seconds.
It's still just like, Jesus Christ.
How about get over it?
Wow.
Get over it. There's so many good parts to the show. First of all, this is my good anyway, so we gotta talk about the good. Not the first arc.
The first arc is so bad. What about episode...
Shut up!
What about episode 4?
Episode 4, I don't like to talk about.
For all my normal...
Hold on, this is my good, which means we have to mention the good, okay?
Right, go ahead.
So, one of the best things about this show is the characters and the character development that happens with it. I really like the character Kamina. There's
no development in him.
Oh, okay, no. He's a tool for Simone to grow.
Yeah, but as
Simone's development's amazing.
Yeah, but as Kamina's own character.
Yeah, that's not his role.
Yeah,
his job is to bring these people into the light and stay within their hearts for literally the entire show.
That's so cheesy.
Not at all.
That's
it's
cheesy
beautiful.
as hell.
It's
That's
beautiful.
Kami is dead, but he lives on in our
Yes!
hearts. Oh.
He is the most important dead character in that show.
Yeah,
He's
I
one
agree.
of the most important characters in that show, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of how well written he is. He's dead, but he's mentioned in literally almost every episode.
Look, I am playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this show.
Yeah.
Out of the ones you've shown me, it was probably I least enjoyed.
What?
Out of the ones, every anime you've shown me,
Including JoJo?
I
Do you include
haven't
that?
watched enough
Yeah.
to judge
Okay.
yet. But out of every anime you showed me, I'd say that one was the one I enjoyed least. Because it didn't really get great until its final
Not
5 episodes.
Not at all, not at all, not at all, not at all.
It didn't get good until its final 5 episodes.
Wrong! When Kamina died, like, wow.
Good episode. And that's an outlier.
Not at all.
Because the
The episodes are amazing. What about
Episode 4?
Simon's
I
internal
present-
battle with himself?
Give me a fucking break.
Give me a break? Okay, you're the worst person I've met in my entire life. Hello?
Keep going. What else is good about it?
Okay. Well, Simone, of course. Also, I love how over the top this show can get.
I hate that.
What?
I don't like the over-the-topness. That's why I really had trouble connecting with Kamina, because he's so just like...
What
Whatever,
the hell
who
is
cares?
that?
Because he's always saying some dumbass motivational phrase. He speaks in
It's not
He
dumbass.
speaks in fortune cookies.
It's not dumbass.
Yeah, he does.
Not
He
at all.
speaks in like motivational quotes you can find on Google Images, basically.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Not well written.
What? Okay, you're a stupid dummy idiot.
Wow.
Okay. But anyways, I really like the progression of the show in terms of like how big the fights get, because it literally starts with them just revolting against their chief, which is so small scale, and then the final battle is the anti-spiral throwing.
Yeah, the final battle is great.
That has the same energy as the Big Bang.
Yeah,
like that shit's insane.
Yeah, that's cool. But the problem with that is it makes after I finish that, after I watch that, I'm like, yeah. And now all the other fights look fucking stupid.
Not at all.
They look dumb as hell.
Not at all. It's because it's all relative. Like, to them, at that point, that's, like, the biggest thing they've done. When they were in the village, the biggest thing they've done is escape the village.
Yeah, but... Well,
exactly.
In comparison, it's
and then,
tiny.
when they fight the 4 generals, that's the biggest thing they've done. And then when they fight the 4 generals...
Yeah, I barely remember them.
What?
They're, like, the middle plot.
Yeah, it's not that good. Yeah. Well, no, I shouldn't say it's not that good. It's just not that important. No, it is good. The fight against the 4 generals is really good. And then they fight Lord Genome, which is the biggest thing they've done. That was their entire goal for arcs 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's why arcs 1 and 2 weren't as good.
Wrong.
Arc 3 is so much better.
Arc 3 is amazing,
it's
but
so
arcs
much
1
better.
and 2 are great too.
Yeah. And for my friends who don't watch the show, I'm very sorry we're leaving you in the dust.
I'm sure it's everyone who's watching right now.
Has never seen this show.
Yeah.
My non-anime friends, first of all, I love you. Stay who you are.
You should watch them anime.
Don't watch these.
Watch Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill.
Definitely not.
Both on Netflix.
If I had to start with one, I would start with one that's obviously really good. These are polarizing ones. Not everybody likes those.
That's everything in the world is polarizing to an extent.
I mean, but it's less polarizing than like ones that are extremely popular. Whatever. We're not talking about this. Keep going about what you think is good about Gurren Lagann.
Okay.
Its name sucks.
Okay. No,
it's so
it
hard to
doesn't.
pronounce. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. All right. So nitpicky today.
Yeah, I love it.
I have to admit, when I first watched the show, I didn't like it. Do you remember I told you that?
First time, it's too much.
No,
and that's
it's just because I used to be way more close-minded. So when my friend recommended me that show, I watched like 2 episodes of it, and I was like, gross. But then I pushed through it, and
you have to push through the first.
It ended
episodes.
up being that's with a lot of
good.
shows are ones you have to
a
push
lot
through.
of
BoJack
animes.
Horseman.
Yes, but a lot
is
of
not an anime.
I know, but I'm saying a lot of animes you have to push through the first few.
I think there's a lot of shows you have to push through. The 100 you tell me to push through.
Yeah, But I'd say animes that's more common because almost every anime we've watched, I've had to push through.
There's lots of animes that I think that's just a you thing. There's lots of animes that I've watched that I was hooked on immediately.
Objectively
Kill
bad.
Kill, I was hooked on immediately.
Not a good first episode.
Wrong.
And not a good second one either. It
Wrong. So wrong.
Doesn't get good until the third.
JoJo's I was hooked on immediately.
Gurren doesn't get good until like the 7th.
Gurren?
Yeah.
That's also false.
Gurren doesn't get good until like the 7th.
False. I think that's just you being
hot
close-minded. Because he says he doesn't like anime.
Well, okay, I don't hate it as a whole, right? I have no motivation to watch anime.
Because you're close-minded.
Because of the tropes.
Close-minded.
I hate the tropes. No, it's the tropes. The tropes are annoying as hell.
Close-minded.
And they bother me to this day.
So... close-minded?
When they see something shocking and they're like,
that shit's so funny. I love that stuff.
It's awful to watch. It bothers me.
You just gotta like appreciate it. It's just fun.
That's not fun.
Yeah, it is.
They sound like they're about to vomit. They sound like my cat when she's about to throw up.
That shit's hilarious.
You know she's scared of that noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like...
There was a cat in Captain Marvel, and they threw something up.
That's cute.
And they did it like that. I think it's just a cat thing. Maybe it's not a quest.
Yeah, no, it's not just my cat.
Well, I've never seen a cat throw up before.
Yeah, that's how they all throw up. That's how dogs do it too. Except dogs are more like, and then they're just like, and they walk away. Assholes. Anyway.
Fucking dogs.
I think we should move on because I'm just gonna get angry if we keep talking
what
about...
time are we at? 25?
Yeah,
okay,
we're at 25. We should probably
So now
move on.
you run your bad.
My bad?
Yeah.
I want to do yours first.
You want to do mine first? Okay.
Wait, what's my bad?
I don't know.
Fuck, I forget it. Oh, I know what it is.
What?
I don't want to say.
No, you have... What do you mean? You're up!
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes.
My bad topic, Fazli's going to get very angry at me, is a type of video called ASMR.
Oh! That's a good one. Wow.
Don't like ASMR videos. I don't like the way they make me feel. They make me feel uncomfortable.
You just gotta let... Okay. Or finish your thought and then I'll...
They make me feel uncomfortable. Like when people like crunch things, I'm like...
Oh, I love those.
But I hate when people like... It's mostly the talking. When people are
You don't like the talking? The talking's my favorite.
People are like, oh my god. What do they usually... They say stupid bullshit. It's
you mean like trigger words? Like they just repeat the same words again and again?
I hate it.
I love that stuff.
They'll be like...
The talking is like one of my favorites. I don't like the mouth sounds. That stuff grosses me out. I can't listen to the mouth sounds.
And the talking is gross too because it's like right in your ear.
I like it.
ASMR
you have to be in the right mood for it.
ASMR makes me feel confined. It makes me feel like somebody is invading my personal space.
Fine.
Yeah, it makes me feel like somebody is invading
you gotta
my personal
let them into your space. It's not something
I don't want anybody in my space.
Okay. Well, that's because you're a very orderly person. And I knew, like...
You know what I actually do like?
You definitely wouldn't like that kind of stuff.
Soap crushing. Soap
Oh, you mean like when they, like, cut it
soap.
And then they... Yeah. That stuff's
I
nice.
like the soap curls. Those are the
I don't know if I mean, that's technically ASMR, so yeah,
it's
I
ASMR.
can do that.
But that's the only ASMR that's good. Every other ASMR is garbage.
I like a lot of the ASMR
ASMR
stuff. I don't
mukbang?
like... What?
ASMR mukbang?
Mukbang?
That's how it's really pronounced.
Who is that?
Mukbang. When you eat...
Mukbang?
Yeah.
I didn't know they called it that.
bang.
I didn't know they called it that.
Yeah, it's when you eat.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I just thought it was eating.
No, it's...
Anyways, I don't
mukbang.
like the eating noises.
Yeah,
that stuff
they're
grosses
gross
me
because
out.
people are like...
ASMR mukbang.
It's disgusting. ASMR is gross.
This is a thing. Okay, I didn't know
yeah,
that
that's what
was a
I
thing.
said. And
It's not gross. There's stuff that's gross about it, but there's also stuff that's not gross.
I like non-ASMR mukbangs. Sometimes I'll put on a mukbang when I'm eating dinner, so I'm like eating with someone.
Oh, that's creepy.
No, it's like that's a lot of people do that.
What? And people play videos of people eating.
So like when you eat, so that it's like watching the Food Network basically.
I don't think it's the same thing.
Okay, well I put on
because on Food Network they're making the food.
I put on J&J's Kitchen and they cook their food.
Who's J&J's Kitchen?
Jenna Marbles and Julian Solomon.
Why don't you put on Josh and Ange? Is that what it is?
Who's Josh and Ange?
Angela Kinsey and her husband.
Because I don't know, they're not funny.
So
I want to laugh.
You want to laugh?
Yeah.
Wow. Does everything
Julian
have to be laugh now? Is that part of your routine?
Oh, I find it so funny that you are saying this.
Why? I don't get it.
Let's move on.
Okay.
But no, ASMR is the worst thing ever.
No.
It has
There's
to be
lots
horrible.
of good stuff
The
about
only,
ASMR.
you know what?
ASMR helps me sleep.
How?
It helps me sleep.
Ugh, I feel like I feel like I'd being haunted by like a ghost.
What?
You know the only good ASMR videos of that one girl who always does ASMR videos of her being like rude to customers.
ASMR darling? No, hold on. Rude to customers.
She's like fake rude. She was like a flight attendant, and she was like, "Can I see your boarding pass?" And
if
then
I
she,
showed you a picture
snatch
of her,
it, and she was like, "Thank you." Yeah, I would recognize her. Her videos are fucking hilarious. She's the only good ASMR person, and I don't even listen to her with headphones on because I still can't do it.
Is it ASMR darling, perchance? Is it her?
No.
No? Okay, because I know she does some, like, rude ASMR
No, it's this girl, and she's like 12, and she has red hair.
Oh, her?
Yeah, she's fucking hilarious.
She's weird.
She's hilarious.
No, she's weird.
I love her.
Oh! Thank you. Yeah.
She goes, thank you. Thank you. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah. But
she's the only good ASMR, and even her I don't watch with headphones because I can't listen to the whispering.
I'm not very big into the ASMR community. There's only like
fun.
one person I listen to, and it's GB ASMR.
Who's that?
GB? She's like one of the biggest ones.
I'm sorry, I'm not well versed.
Well, okay, well, you know this little girl, but you know whatever.
Yeah, because she's funny. GB is a shithead. No.
Okay, that's so rude. You even
I don't know her. I'm sorry, GB, if you're by some chance watching this podcast. I'm sorry.
But anyways, what the fuck are we talking about?
ASMR. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. GB ASMR specifically really helps me fall asleep because if there's one problem I do have with ASMR with that, since we're on the bad, I'll talk about the negatives more.
It doesn't matter. You can talk about whatever you want. I'm just
shut up.
For me, it's bad.
Okay. Yeah. There's one problem I do have with it is that whenever people do like soft speaking, I only like ASMR when it's whispered. If people are talking, I can deal with no talking, of course. But
what's
soft speaking? You know, whispering is like, hey guys.
Yeah, but soft speaking is when you're like, hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah. Hey guys, it's
Ooh, that's creepy.
I hate it.
That's creepy.
Well, I mean, they do it better. I'm not good at it, but I don't like hearing
creepy.
it.
It's still creepy.
Because I can't fall asleep to that. First of all, it's way too loud.
Yeah.
I like the whispering.
The whispering. No.
Yes.
It's like the whispering of someone
who's whispering, the tapping. You. I love when they have the mic that has the ears on it, and they can like play with the ears. You've never seen those? Look it up. Look it up.
What the hell is wrong?
I think it's called a 3DO, DIO. So like fucking do a Brando, I guess. Sometimes people lick it, they nibble on it. It's gross. I don't like those. It's for ASMR, bro.
Ew, it's like it has literal ears on.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then people
God.
will freaking like grab them and like rub their fingers on them.
I hate
that. Sounds nice.
Oh God.
It sounds nice. It really sounds nice. I really like it.
Blech. ASMR makes me want to throw up everywhere.
Yeah, if you're a stupid dummy idiot, then
here we go. That was my bad though. I just needed to vent about how terrible ASMR is. Not trying to insult you, ASMR community. I see you making people happy. But you make me miserable.
No, ASMR is good. You just gotta let yourself get into it. That's all you gotta do. No, I can understand that some people who just won't like it.
It would be impossible for me to let myself into it. It would be impossible for me to do that.
Yeah.
Because I just don't like it.
There's other things that I think you may like. Like there's some that there's no talking, it's just sounds. Like there's one that I listen to fall asleep.
I like rain.
It's just called ASMR sleep music. Like that's one video that I listen to.
You know what I hate? That's on this topic?
What?
White noise.
You don't like white noise?
So when I was in middle school, I couldn't go to sleep. Like I had a problem. Like I couldn't fall asleep. It would take me like hours, and I would be so tired all the time.
Word.
So, so I went to a therapist about it, and like was like, "Hey, like I can't sleep," and she gave me like methods to fall asleep. And one of them, she was like, all right, try this white noise machine. And the white noise machine kept me awake. It made me so afraid. I was like, it makes it sound like it's a TV static, and then like Ring Girl's gonna come out and murder me.
You're afraid? Oh, did you
white
watch
noise is
that
the
movie
worst
as a
noise
child?
ever. Rain noises I love.
Yeah.
Rain noises I love. I listen to podcasts while I'm going to sleep.
Rain. Podcasts are good, especially if it's a boring topic, or not even necessarily boring.
I just listen to ones that I've heard before.
It's not even something that I'm necessarily interested in. Like I'll listen to this one podcast about, I'm not going to call it out, but it does like mythology stuff, like that kind of stuff. There's one story where
why won't you call it out?
I don't know, because I'm saying I'm not necessarily interested in it, so I don't know. I don't want to offend people.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But there's one episode that was about the Wendigo, and I fell asleep to that like freaking crazy.
I
It was
would
a
have been so
Halloween
scared.
special.
I would have been so scared.
Yeah, it was a Halloween special
There
too.
are a lot of podcasts that I can't watch while going to bed. I listened to the Jen and Julian podcast a lot, and I put on an episode where they did a choose your own adventure game. They played that, and it was a horror game, and I was like, I can't fall asleep. I was like, I'm fucking terrified. I'm terrified.
I just can't fall asleep because I have insomnia.
It needs to be very good conditions for me to fall asleep. It needs to be very good conditions.
Yeah.
For me to fall asleep quick, it's not going to happen. It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. But podcasts help, and I listen to ones that I've already heard.
helps.
Listening to the Valley folk fight about nuts for an hour.
Nuts?
Like that. Yeah, they
that
had
sounds stupid and not funny.
It was very funny. It was very funny the first time I listened to it,
Yeah.
and now I just listen to it because I'm like, I've heard this before, so I know.
So it's like something. It's something you're familiar with.
Just something to hear.
Well, it's not like I listen to different ASMR videos every night. Like if there's a new one and like it interests me, like oh okay, I like these sounds, then I'll listen to that and fall asleep. But usually I'll just be listening to old ones that I already know. And
All right.
fall asleep.
Yeah. That's what I do too. It's just ASMR is just. It's just not good.
Yeah, if
It's
you're a
just
stupid
not
dummy idiot.
You've been saying this all day. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, because you are one.
It's not a good insult.
I beg to differ. Anyways.
All right.
Is that the end of our topic?
I think that's the end of ASMR. I said pretty much everything I wanted to say, which is that it's not fun.
Okay.
And now I'm in the mood to watch a mukbang and eat some like grilled cheese.
Gross. Okay, so I am hungry as well.
I am very hungry.
But next up is American Horror Story.
What a good
That's
show.
my bad.
I love this show.
And I hate it.
You have no right to criticize it. You've barely watched any of it.
I watched Freak Show, remember?
You did?
Yeah.
I thought you watched Asylum.
No.
And Murder House.
I did watch some of Asylum. I watched all of Murder House.
Murder House is good.
I watched Freak Show when it was airing, remember?
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember that.
Okay, well I
But
did.
you said you liked Murder House.
Yes. Murder House was good. There's
Murder
definitely
House
some
was
stuff wrong with it.
Oh yeah. There are definitely some pieces. And
it just gets worse as the show the seasons I'm talking about. It gets worse. So
as the seasons go up?
as the seasons go on, yeah. So Murder
I'd
House
say it
is like
falters.
probably the best.
I'd say a lot of people agree with you on that. I disagree.
What's your favorite? Freak Show. Yeah.
And
Freak Show is
good.
okay.
Freak Show is good. I like for someone who doesn't enjoy the format, like yeah, Freak Show is probably just okay. For someone who really enjoys American Horror Story, like I thoroughly enjoyed Freak Show. A lot of people hate it.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it.
Is it because people are afraid of clowns?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if it makes you scared, then
that's the point. It's a horror show.
Yeah.
But a lot of
there's
people
definitely
also
criticisms with that show.
a lot of people have problems with the plotting of Freak Show that I definitely understand.
Yeah, like that one lady who thought she had a penis because fucking
yeah, that was a stupid side
her genitalia was ginormous or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That was so dumb.
That's a pretty weird side plot.
You know what that is? That's the equivalent of anime fan service. It's just something to look at.
No.
Yeah.
It was important for her character.
No.
All right. Well, I mean, you're wrong, but that's fine.
I think I'm always right.
No, you're wrong.
So
but
I can't be wrong.
I think American Horror Story does do that sometimes, though.
Yeah.
It's overly gratuitous.
We should focus mostly on Murder House because that's what I remember most of. So
yeah, Freak Show is good. Asylum is great. Coven is okay.
No.
I didn't love the tone of Coven, but I can see why so many people
The only thing I remember of Coven was that lady who fucking...
Coven is funny.
She put her hand in like a deep fryer or whatever. And then, because she had the power to like, if she felt pain, she can make other people feel pain.
Yeah, Queenie.
I remember she threw her freaking hand into a deep fryer.
Freak
and
Show
then
is
some
great.
dude's hand started
And then
burning.
after Freak Show, American Horror Story gets a little bit iffy.
What comes after? Is it Hotel?
Hotel. I don't like Hotel.
Hotel's
I thought
bad.
it was badly
Probably.
written, and it was overly gratuitous to make up for the fact that there wasn't much story going on.
What was gratuitous about it?
Gratuitous? There was so much sex.
Oh.
The people speculate that the each American Horror Story season is a theme of one of the 7 levels of hell, you know?
Oh.
And
what's the first one then? Murder, I guess?
Murder House is supposed to be like the limbo.
Oh.
It's limbo.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Asylum is like... Asylum is
Inferno,
like...
So.
I can't remember what they were, but I remember that they said Hotel was gluttony, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense, because Hotel is, like, about drugs and sex.
Could Asylum be about, like, freaking heretics? Is that high?
I think it might have been...
Cause,
no,
like, you know,
Heresy was cult. Heresy was cult. Or
okay.
Heresy was... I can't remember. I can look it up.
Yeah, look up the freaking.
Yeah, I can look it up. All right.
The rungs of hell.
Yeah.
I should have paid attention to Italian.
AHS Layers of Hell.
Why do you have to look up AHS? Just look up Dante Layers of Hell.
No, because then it tells me. Yeah, Limbo is Murder House. Lust we haven't seen. Gluttony Hotel. Greed Freak Show. Anger Roanoke. Heresy was Cult. Fraud was Asylum. Treachery.
Why
was
is that
Coven.
fraud? Can you explain that?
Fraud for Asylum?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, the main storyline is someone was falsely put into the asylum.
Oh,
Lana
yeah,
Winters was falsely put in.
Yeah,
it
okay.
was the main storyline. Coven has a lot of treachery. I could totally see that. That's basically the point of the entire season.
What about... Is Roanoke the most recent?
No, there's been 2 seasons after Roanoke. There's been... Cult was after Roanoke.
Oh,
and
was that the one with, like, they were, like, freaking Trump got elected or whatever?
Yeah.
Ugh,
It wasn't as much about politics as you would think.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
People like to say it was.
That trailer was kind of misleading then, because the entire thing was that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trailer was awful. Mm-hmm. And the first few episodes I liked them, but they were weak. It got better as it went along.
Was the beginning mostly about the election?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then it got away from it. And
why do you gotta bring that into it?
Yeah. But anyway, after Cult came the most recent season, Apocalypse, which is probably violence.
Apocalypse is the newest one?
Yeah, it was a mix between, they mixed Murder House. Murder House comes back, and they mixed it with Coven. A lot of the characters from Coven come back.
Why is it an apocalypse?
What?
Why is it an apocalypse with the zombies?
Because the apocalypse is going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what
the end of worlds has happened.
What does that include?
Satan.
Oh.
It's
is
a
he
cool
a character?
season. Yeah,
That's
it's a cool season.
Is he
I thoroughly
freaking,
enjoyed it. A lot of people hate the end of it. I thought the end was
Adam
great.
Scott play him?
No. Not like that. But yeah, anyway, I think that Hotel is definitely...
That's a cool thing,
yeah.
But, like, that's something that, like, a freaking teenager could come up with. And... Because you know how teenagers are like, oh, the cool thing about my story is that each chapter represents this or whatever. And, like, that's cool, but what's in the chapters? Garbage.
Yeah, some of the chapters just aren't good. Hotel is bad. Roanoke I liked the first time I watched it, and then I went back and I was like, yeah, no, this is really scary, but the character development is non-existent.
Yeah.
Cult has a very weak beginning and a very weak end, but a really strong middle. Mm-hmm. Like, the middle I was, like, hooked. And then the end I was like, all right. Okay. Apocalypse, I think, really brought it back to, like, what American Horror Story is.
Because Murder House is back.
Murder House is back, and Coven is back. Murder House wasn't back for much.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was mostly
Was
Coven.
it, like, the characters or the actual Murder House was there?
The Murder House came back for 1 episode.
Okay.
And the characters were there, too.
Was that a gratuitous thing, or...
No, it was great. It's their highest rated episode to date.
Well,
9.5.
I mean... Yeah, so... Was there a reason for the Murder House to be there?
Yeah,
okay.
no, it was definitely important.
Okay.
Yes, because they're talking about, remember how at the end of Murder House, that baby that was born in the murder house
that
is
weird
like
fucking
kills
birth
the maid.
scene.
Yeah. And
fucking weird scene.
Constance is like, what have you done?
Wasn't that baby like dead all along or whatever? It was a ghost or
Well,
some
one
shit?
of the babies is dead because it was twins. One of the babies died and it's a baby forever because now it's a ghost in the house. The other was actually born and survived, but they claim at the end of Murder House for it to be Satan.
Oh.
That was born.
Okay.
And that is the plot of Apocalypse, is he's back, and he's grown up, and he fucking brings about the destruction of worlds.
Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting.
And the witches try to stop him.
The Witches of Coven, I guess?
Coven,
so
yes.
all those characters are back?
They're all back.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're better than they were before.
Okay. I guess they learned their lesson.
Most of them.
I mean, like, is it really... Like, it's gotta be hard to mess it up a second time, you know?
Yeah. And I actually think Apocalypse was better than Coven, had much stronger episodes and better plotting than Coven did.
Is it over?
Coven, yeah.
When does it air?
It starts always in, like, September, October, and it ends, like, in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, you're right.
But Coven had a lot of really big problems near the end of its season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really big problems where, like, I hated the ending to Coven. And Apocalypse knew that and fixed it.
Good.
And I was like, thank God, because that ending was, so bad.
But,
yeah, I totally
no, it's fine, because
you
you watch the show more than I do. A lot. But,
I've watched it twice through.
It's been a while since I saw Murder House. That was years ago. That might have been, like, sophomore year.
Yeah, Murder House is
like
good.
3 years ago, I think.
There are a lot of... I will say there's a big problem with AHS. Its fan base sucks. Its fan base is either people who worship the show and believe it can do no wrong, or people that are like, I only like the first 3 seasons and everything else is bad and they can't redeem themselves.
So you're calling me out now.
No, because you didn't say you liked the first 3 seasons.
That's true. I only like the first season.
And you haven't watched. Those people watch every episode of every season and are just like, I hate this. I hate watching this. So stop fucking watching. How about that? Why are you putting yourself through this?
Funny.
Like, why are you forcing yourself to watch the show that you clearly hate at this point?
Remember exactly what made Murder House good, but I just remember
I
remember it fondly.
There's great twists in Murder House.
What was one of the twists?
Spoiler.
Didn't we never knew that the lady was pregnant until she was giving birth or whatever? Was that a thing?
No, you just didn't know whose it was. It was like one of them.
Yeah, who was it?
She was having twins.
Yeah.
One of them was like the rape baby from one of the ghosts, and the other one was actually her husband's baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Which one? I assume the one that died was the husband's?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the one that lived was the ghost baby.
Yeah.
That's why he's Satan.
Oh, you know what's an example of some fan service in that show?
What?
When only the men can see the maid as like that really hot-ass maid. What's the point of that?
Well, I like that plot because it is used
it's like men are pigs.
It is used to tempt the husband, who's a horrible person.
I forget his deal.
Yeah,
I forget what
he cheated on his wife.
With the maid?
No.
Oh, okay.
But he cheated on her before, which makes everyone suspicious of the maid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. You're right. The maid kind of was just
gratuitous and stupid.
Yeah, gratuitous.
And stupid. And freaking that one actor that people obsessed over in that show. It was
Evan Peters?
Yeah, Evan Peters.
He's not gratuitous.
No.
And they don't use him that way almost ever.
He was okay.
I mean, you see his ass in like season 7 and people flipped out and I was like, all right.
Oh, is that true?
I was like, all right.
I just think people obsessed over that show too
People
much.
do obsess over that show. That is one of the shows that Twitter blows out of proportion.
Yeah.
But it's now, I think it's now less. I think it was at its height, Coven and Freak Show. Like the most amount of, I'm saying the most amount of people watched it and loved it during Coven and Freak Show. And Hotel. A lot of people were watching during Hotel. Hotel made people leave. Roanoke made people leave. Cult made people leave.
How was Roanoke?
Apocalypse made people come back.
Talk about Roanoke.
Roanoke?
That was a TV show or some shit, right?
Yeah, it was like I predicted it from the first episode. What was
that the
happen.
Twist? It was a TV show.
No, it wasn't a twist.
Oh, okay.
But it was shot as it was showing you a documentary about this house. And I was like, for sure, middle of the season, documentary is going to stop. It's going to be like a found footage thing. And that's exactly what happened. And you know what? I liked it.
Yeah.
It was really what I think their goal was with that one was they were like, let's do a season that is just scary. And there's like not like these humorous characters. There's not like comic relief and stuff like that. It's just scary.
Okay.
And that's what that season was.
Is there like gratuitous bullshit in there? Or like fan service?
Kind of. Yeah. Lady Gaga plays like, not really though, because she
that?
plays like a witch in the woods and she like seduces the husband. But that's used as part of the plot.
Does she do a good job as an actor?
Actress? Lady Gaga. I think Lady Gaga is very talented.
Lady Gaga?
But I think she was one of the only good parts of Hotel.
So she's not an Ed Sheeran, in other words.
She's not an Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
No. She was good in Hotel.
Yeah.
She deserved the Golden Globe.
She got a Golden Globe?
She won a Golden Globe for her performance. She deserved it. She was very good. She played a very complicated
I'm not going
to
take your word on that because we disagree a lot. But whatever. Who was she up against? Do you remember?
No. That was before I was even watching the show.
What?
Yeah. I didn't start watching the show until like 2016.
When did Hotel come out?
2015. Roanoke was 2016. Cult was 2017. Apocalypse was 2018. Yes. Freak Show was 2014. Coven was 2013. Asylum was 2012. Murder House was 2011. And that is I know that.
Wow.
Are you having like a crisis? What's going on?
I don't know. I guess I just thought my timeline was off. I don't know. I thought you watched it earlier. I didn't know you started at Hotel.
I only started it based on so many people's recommendations. One of those people's recommendations, my mother.
Oh, okay.
My mother loves that show.
I thought you were going to say that person we know from school.
Yeah. Her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she suggested I watch it.
Maybe she was
okay,
yeah. Okay.
And I loved it.
So I was probably
her favorite season is Hotel. I totally disagree.
Yeah.
She also has never watched Freak Show because she hates clowns.
Okay, can people stop being such babies? Like, if you like the show, just
watch the show.
Watch it.
And like honestly, like,
don't skip episodes.
The clown is scary, but like that's
why are you watching the show? It's supposed to be scary.
It's supposed to be scary. And the reason why I think so many people were like, that's too scary for me, they toned it down. Because season 5 wasn't scary at all.
Season
5 was never scary. It was only gory as hell. It was violent.
Just watch a Tarantino movie or some shit if you want gore.
And Tarantino movies are better written. So.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say something bad.
No, I love Tarantino movies.
Okay.
I like the way they're shot, written, everything.
Yeah.
But I think...
It's called American Horror Story.
Yeah, it's a horror show. If you're easily scared, don't watch it.
Yeah.
I got used to it. I was scared at first. Then I was like, oh, the show actually isn't that scary.
I wasn't scared because I'm never scared.
I was scared the first episode, like when those 2 kids walked in the house. It's like the very first scene, and they're like cracking those things all around the house. You know those crackers where you throw them and it makes like a sound on the ground.
No.
All right, well those kids.
The only thing that was remotely scary about the show was just how creepy the basement was of that house.
Yeah, that happens in the first episode.
Yeah,
is like that monster thing with the flashing light, and it's like
the
lights flashing.
That was a jump scare, wasn't it?
It was it was actually pretty scary throughout. I was like,
yeah,
it was scary.
But I mean, that's how jump scares work. Like they get you scared.
Yeah, they get you scared.
Like it builds up and then
yeah, which is good. I mean, that's horror.
Yeah,
the clown was like not jump scares. The clown they were trying like. This is fucking hard to watch because it's so scary.
Yeah.
And they succeeded.
And that's good.
This clown was
horror.
Scary as fuck.
I'm not big into horror stuff at all because I'm just...
You know, it's actually really funny. You're not going to watch it, right?
American Horror Story?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
It's actually really funny because
not.
People were like, yeah, I'm not watching it because of that clown. The clown's too scary. The clown dies in like the 4th episode.
Rip.
Yeah, and it's a great
How
episode.
many episodes are there per season?
Like 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah. He dies in like the 4th episode. And then
do they make it like a sad thing? I feel like I remember that.
They did make it very sad.
Yeah.
And it was very well done, and I loved it.
That's good.
It was a good plot.
It makes you feel like
humanized him, which is like crazy.
What was his deal anyways?
He was like...
Was he like just a crazy dude, or was he like a monster?
He was mentally disabled, and he wanted to be a clown genuinely. But he killed people. He was joined the freak show, no. He joined the freak show, and everyone made fun of him. He ran away. He lived in a trailer by himself. He tried to, like... be on his own as a clown, but he like couldn't make it, so he like went crazy. He tried to shoot himself in the face, and he was like, I couldn't even do that right.
Oh, that's why
he blew his mouth off, and that's why he always wears the mask.
Okay, yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
It's really great. But anyway,
how does he die? Does he get killed?
Who does he get killed by? Oh, I can't remember who kills him.
Does he try to kill people? Like, what's his... Why...
The clown? No.
Is he an antagonist?
He doesn't kill people. He kidnaps people and performs for them. And when they show that they're not loving it, he, like, goes crazy and, like, hits them with bats and shit like that. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, he never kills them.
That's scary!
It is scary.
Well, I mean...
He's creepy.
I mean, like, I don't think it's... No, that's definitely scary, but I don't think it's scary enough for you to, like,
not
avoid...
watch it.
Yeah.
And people were like,
that's kind of
but
funny.
Here's the thing, and this makes me angry to this day because it's my favorite season. And Freak Show has the best characters because it's like more of a drama than a horror show in that season because they try a different genre every season. Uh-huh. They were like, clown's too scary, not watching it. The clown dies in the 4th episode, and everyone goes, the clown died too soon. He should have stayed on for longer. I was like, pick a lane, people. What the hell?
Yeah.
Pick a lane. Mm-hmm. Oh, it makes me very angry.
What genre was Murder House supposed to be? Just horror?
Yeah, Murder House was just horror.
What about...
And it was drama, too.
Asylum?
I'd say a lot of them
are
horror drama. And yeah, Asylum is a mystery, too. Because of like what's going on.
Why is she
I liked Asylum a lot. There was one part of Asylum that I thought was extremely weak. And it was the aliens. Why did that happen?
There's aliens?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They were very dumb, too.
Yeah.
I was like, because they were like, yeah, with Asylum, we were just trying to, like, mix a bunch of things together, like supernatural stuff like this. I was like, your main plot was so strong, and the aliens plot was so fucking dumb.
One thing is something I have to give and take credit for Murder House, or take credit from, sorry.
Yeah.
Is that like signature shot that they always do where the camera's like crooked.
Yeah,
that's
great.
A cool thing, but
great.
I don't like it.
I love it.
I understand why they do it.
They did it.
That's just my own personal preference at that
significantly
point.
less. You know how Murder House was edited where it was like cut quick and there would be like, you know, in the first episode there's like a random shot of Evan Peters saying like helter skelter.
Yeah.
Where it's like really quick and like weird and like off-putting.
Uh-huh.
They don't do that as much anymore. Now it's just like a normal horror show. They do still do those weird shots. I remember there was one shot of someone walking down a hallway and the camera like rotated a full like 180 degrees, which is cool because it makes you feel uneasy. But it also makes some people feel queasy.
What was... Season 3 was Covenant.
Covenant, yeah.
Covenant, yeah. Are we talking about Halo? Okay. Coven. What's the season? I feel like maybe this is a weird fever dream I had, but I don't know if it was a trailer or if it was the opening of the first episode. But like freaking Adam Levine was in it.
Yeah, that's Asylum.
That's Asylum.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he ever come back? Like, what was the point of that?
That was
just for
dumb.
him to fuck his wife.
That was dumb.
That's just
well, I mean, it did serve a plot eventually because it was the present, and you're like, well, if Bloodyface was around in the 1960s, who are these people impersonating? Who's the person impersonating Bloodyface in the present time, 2012?
Is it Bloodyface?
And Adam Levine and his wife are the victims.
They get murdered.
Yeah, they get murdered. Adam Levine's arm gets ripped off in the first episode. I don't like how they advertised him in it. He was only there for one episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know.
It pays off eventually because the present becomes a big plot near the end. But it takes the
So who kills him then?
Adam Levine?
Yeah.
It's Bloodyface's son.
Oh.
And you find out that it's actually also Lana's son.
Who's Lana?
Lana Banana, the woman who gets falsely accused of... Well, she's gay.
Who's the actress?
Sarah Paulson.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in that season. She's like in the asylum. She's not supposed to be there.
Yeah. Is the twist like she actually had to be there because she's insane?
No.
Or did she go insane?
No.
Did she end up escaping?
She got out.
Okay.
She got out. Yeah, I think American Horror Story is all over the place. There are so many good things. There are so many good things about it, and there are also really, really annoying things about it that I wish they would just fix, because it's not that hard. They could just fix. Mm-hmm. But Ryan Murphy is kind of crazy.
Who's Ryan Murphy?
He's the creator of the show. Do you know what other shows he created?
No.
Glee. He created Glee. He created the show that's getting a bunch of awards now, American Crime Story. They did OJ, and now they just did Johnny Versace.
My sister watches
he created Feud, which I've heard is good. He created Pose, which I've heard is
Never
good.
Heard of Pose.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it just a rip off of JoJo's?
No.
Okay.
Because nobody wants to rip off JoJo because it's bad.
Because it's so good they can't replicate it? Yeah, you're right. Anyways...
Yeah.
That's about the end.
Yeah, that's about the end. This was like a
stop.
chiller podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like we argued. Well, I mean, when you brought up Gurren, we kind of
yeah, because I was so vehemently right that I just had to.
That's
yell.
not true.
Okay,
that's not true.
Anyways, we're done here.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Good Talk Bad Talk podcast.
Thank you for watching.
If you did, you can leave
listening.
Or listening. If you did, you can leave a like down below. If you're on YouTube, on SoundCloud, what you heart things.
Well, I don't know.
I don't use SoundCloud. Do whatever you do to show some love to our podcast if you want to, if you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Again, if you want to listen to this while you're going to sleep, a nice relaxing
That's
thing.
not going to work.
Yeah. Nobody can drift off to sleep to our annoying voices. But in case you do, we have the SoundCloud. You can go follow us on there. Link in this description. And if you're on SoundCloud, consider checking out my YouTube channel. It's pretty dope.
That's all right.
Yeah. This is the last episode we're going to pre-record now. So it's been an honor. I'll see you in 2 months.
Or never, hopefully.
This is the last episode. This is actually the finale.
Yeah.
But
thank you for supporting us.
Yeah, we appreciate if you do support us. Thank you so much for doing that.
We love our fans and our sponsors.
We don't have any fans as of yet because...
Nor sponsors.
Nor any money.
Yeah.
We had enough to buy this... We had enough to buy Sam.
Sam!
Thanks, Sam.
Okay, that's gross. Now I'm never touching that mic.
I didn't put my lips on it.
I'm never touching that mic.
Her, them.
That mic. It. I'm never touching it.
It. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I don't know why we just did that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Join us next time. There should be no interruption for you. It should be out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
From whenever this comes out. So have a wonderful day.
Bye.
And remember, stay good/bad out there.
Stay good/bad
out there.
What?
Nice. All right. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.